Hello YouTube, how do you do? Welcome to my channel. You're watching WarGamingTV. My name is Darvesh God and we are playing Kingdom Come Deliverance. This is going to be episode 5 in my Kingdom Come Deliverance series. If you are new to my channel, please like and subscribe and let's go. So on a beautiful day in Tallenberg, while our guy Henry, right? What's his name? Henry, right? While our guy Henry was resting, there were rumors that Sigismund's army was approaching Tallenberg to attack, but it was instead Radzig and his men who escaped the castle at night. And there was talks between this guy, Lord, whatever he is, Lord Whitehair guy, and Radzig. And Radzig told that they won't be settling in Tallenberg, but they will be going on a town, marching to a town much ahead of this one, which was a little bit bigger, and that would give them some time and safety and a good night's sleep, this and that. And I'm stuck here. Okay, so in the previous video you may have seen what happened, the dialogue between Sigismund and the white hair lord. Go check out my previous video to see what happened and let us roam the area. I actually wanted to do a lot of stuff. I'm actually loving this game. Talk with Sir Robert. What's this? Oh, fast travel. Okay. I'm actually loving this game. This game is very well made. Yes, Sir Robert.
Good health to you.
Where did these humans come from, anyway?
I don't know much about them, only what the Chamberlain said. That they came to Hungary from the east and settled there. They're godless barbarians and merciless fighters. The nobles used to say the Hungarian king shouldn't enlist them, because they dishonor our rules of warfare. But when there's power and money to be had, it seems that honor isn't worth my spit. And believe me, it's always about power and money.
What happened in Kuttenberg?
Gutenberg, well, I'm just a simple soldier, but the good Lord gave me ears, and I've heard some things from Sir Divish and from those who fled from Sigismund's pillaging.
Were there many?
Indeed, but it was the Kuttenberg mercenaries who came to see me, because I knew them from before.
I see.
Listen, lad, these are all games of the high aristocracy. In Prague, a cabal of nobles rebelled against King Wenceslas, wealthy aristocrats who took against our king for reasons of their own. There's no doubt Sigismund had his fingers in the whole affair. Him and Wenceslas's cousin, Jobst. And that cabal helped him abduct the king.
So then why did Sigismund attack Kuttenberg?
Why do you think?
I don't know. For the loot.
I suppose because it has a strategic position and good fortifications, so it can be used as a base for raids, giving you control of the whole territory and good defences too, if you need them.
Not at all. King Charles, may God grant him eternal glory, built Prague into a proper royal city, while King Wenceslas took a liking to Kuttenberg. After Prague, it's the most important city in Bohemia, in the entire Holy Roman Empire. He who commands the Kuttenberg silver is king.
So Kuttenberg sided with Wenceslas because he favoured it?
Now you're starting to understand. When Sigismund imprisoned Wenceslas and took control of Prague, the people of Kuttenberg began to raise an army against him. So with the attack on Kuttenberg, Sigismund killed two birds with one stone. He defeated Wenceslas's most powerful allies before they could stand against him, and also gained immense wealth.
Wow, okay. Now I know what he did raid.
Why did
Silver.
Sigismund burn down Skalitz and then come here too?
That's war for you, lad. Certain lords have resolved to take things into their own hands and eliminate anyone who doesn't share their view. Unfortunately, Sir Radzig is one of those. And what's more, he was sitting on a pile of silver that could help King Wenceslaus's allies.
Sir Robard, I need to get to Skalitz.
What would you do there, lad? Sigismund might have left, but the place will be swamped with robber barons, brigands, deserters, and other vermin. And anyway, your lord commanded you to stay here.
354. Which one should I do?
My parents died there, and I won't leave them to be ravaged by dogs. I have to bury them.
Good God, boy. Do you want to throw your life away for those who can never get theirs back? Do you think that's what they'd want? Forget it.
Damn it, I lost reputation. Damn it. We lost some reputation. Okay.
It's all the same to me, as long as there's law and order in the land.
Then it's better to have Wenceslaus. You won't see him marauding with foreign mercenaries and pillaging towns like Sigismund has.
True enough. Ever since Sigismund conquered Kuttenberg, you can't even trust common pilgrims anymore.
You said yourself you don't
Did you
believe a
see
word
them
Bill
horrible
says.
foreign soldiers?
Stop working
Them with the strange clothes and iron masks on their faces. Aye, I saw them. Made my blood run cold.
No buts.
I heard they're prisoners in the
Why are you sitting alone?
What's the matter?
Whoops. Trader. So we are going to roam around in this town.
Good God. What happened to your clothes? If you were robbed, you should report it.
Damn.
Goodbye. I'm getting desperate now. Why's that, for the love of God? You know what my old man is like. Nothing ever good enough for him. Always turning his nose up at everything I cook. You'd think he had blue blood. What is it this time? He brought me a hat.
Have you noticed all the prices have gone up?
Don't they always?
Indeed. I was talking to some merchant from Prague about it. He said it's like that all over.
Why's that?
Well, the roads ain't safe, so they have to hire armed escorts. And them fellows don't come cheap.
On account of brigands, like?
Can you think of
Aye,
anything I can
they're
do
all
with it?
over.
Damn Sigismund. And his bloody
I have to roam around. Wow, this is beautiful. By the way, the graphics are good. I love them. Let's do something,
I'll
man.
lock him in the hen coop, so he'll have a proper appetite next time. That will ruffle his feathers for him. Maybe you should have done that a long
What's
time
this?
ago.
Trader.
Good day to you.
Can you tell me where I can buy or sell something?
Someone to do business with. Well, Votava often gets things the merchants don't have. The last time I saw him, he was by the granary. Try him. He thinks about trade day and night.
I don't know why I asked that.
God be with you.
Can we trade?
If you've got the coin. Good luck to you.
can use this, but its price is 14. I have 2 coins, damn it.
I heard it snowed in Sternberg only a week ago.
I might have to steal something. I don't like stealing.
God be with you.
What do you think about Sigismund withdrawing?
It was a stroke of good luck. I know everyone. That Sigismund is awful unpredictable. He abducts the king, raids town. Take care now.
Good health to you.
Farewell.
By the way, let's look at our status. Health, energy, this and that.
God save. Can I help you with anything?
My lady, I hope you won't undo.
Well, it was to be expected. And thanks to God's mercy and maybe my mind deceives me.
You, my lady? Surely not.
I fear something bigger and worse will come. That Sigismund is only another...
May the Lord watch over you.
Look at this horse, by the way. Davish's horse. What's this? I need a lockpick.
Good morning.
Sigismund's visit this morning was pretty alarming.
And no mistake. May the Lord watch over you.
Why do I need to eat?
Good morning.
That was a close thing.
If you knew Sir Dievish like I do, you wouldn't be so concerned. Being imprisoned might have injured his health, but there's no...
Really?
It's not for nothing he was made the King's Burgrave in Prague a few years back. Folks still talk of how he set...
If I needed some
Who do you think, young man? Me, of course. And if you want something extra, I could help you out.
I'd like to buy something from you.
Of course, lad. May the Lord watch over you.
Wow, you can knock out people. Hey, let's look at the robbing and stuff. Stealth. When you're wanted, people will less likely to recognize your face and will soon stop looking for you. When you're wanted, people will less likely recognize your face. Currently, I have takedown. Okay. Then, what about pickpocketing? Lockpicking. I don't know. Reading. So reputation is very low in Tallenberg. Damn it.
What happened to you?
Oops. What did I just steal? God damn it. Okay, I guess. That's how I can get food. Well, fine. At least my stomach is full. What's this? I don't know. Am I now? Well, damn. I don't know what to do now. Can I talk to him? Or what? Oh, he's praying.
Good health to you.
God be with you.
It's terrible what's going on in our land.
God be with you.
I heard they eat their prison and their coats.
Fine. So what should we do now? Look, there's cabbage and stuff.
Jesus Christ be praised. Good luck to you.
Okay, I'll talk with the. Oops. Where's the gate?
I need to get out of here.
And I need a feather bed with a comely wench in it. But it looks like we'll both be disappointed. Sir Divish gave orders.
Never mind.
God be with you.
I can get out from here though. Right? No. God damn it.
The nobles are doing nothing about it.
Whoops.
Can we trade?
If you've got the coin. Good luck to you.
What are these clothes? Good God.
I'd like to discuss the price.
Why not?
Is this enough?
Close. Drop the price a bit more and we'll shake on it. Aye, that would do it.
Nice, we got this thing now. What? Why did he walk away like that? Okay. I just realized that I'm not wearing anything. Equip, man. Equip. I was not wearing anything. Gosh, this episode is going so slow. Oh, so this is the arrow.
Aye, them crowmen with them horrible visors on their helmets.
That business with...
Aye, that was a good start. Now we need to drive him and his war whores out of Bohemia for good.
Is there someone here who...
Hungry, are you? You should go and see the cook. She's good-hearted, especially if you come with some coin. For anything else, you should see a fellow called Votava. Folk aren't too fond of him, but he can get you just about anything. I saw him by the granary. You'll recognize him easy. He looks like he's never had a...
I need to get out.
And I need a feather bed with a comely wench in it. But it looks like we'll both be disappointed. Sir Divish gave orders not to open the gate, and you especially are not to be let out.
So I cannot know anything about him. Man. Never mind.
Never mind.
Farewell.
Jesus Christ.
Can you tell me who...
You want Votava, the fellow that fixes the weir at the Tamburg fish pond. He should be... Good luck to you.
I'm just trying to get... Who is this guy?
Good day to you. What do...
Is there someone here?
Votava's. May the Lord watch over you.
Nothing to worry about. And we can always come and take shelter here.
Looks like it's going to be a good year for the apple.
Jesus Christ be... Farewell.
Sure about the vegetables,
Stay
though.
here overnight to be on the safe side. Go back to your fields tomorrow.
My respects to you.
May the Lord watch over you.
Horrible foreign soldiers.
I hear that's what them
One with the
foreign
strange
soldiers
clothes and iron
do.
marks on their faces. Aye, I saw them.
God be with you.
Blood run cold.
Can you tell me who...
Everyone fled here with only what they could carry. But I reckon Vatava, the pond keeper, I saw him by the granary. You can't...
I hear our scouts.
May the
found a
Lord
fresh
watch
pile
over
of
you.
Human bones at the edge of Scalit's woods.
Mary, Mother of God, preserve us.
True enough. That'd be much worse.
Did you see them horrible
God be
foreign
with you.
soldiers? Them with the strange clothes
May the
and
Lord
iron
watch
masks on
over
their
you.
faces. Aye, I saw them.
Jesus Christ be... Good luck to you.
The Lord save you.
I would like to ask your assistance.
What's the matter, lad?
I need to get out of the car.
Why, for the love of God, would you want to leave?
Let's see. I have to bury my parents. I need it badly. That won't work. It's my duty to bury them.
My lady, I know you have a good heart. I can't live with the
God,
thought of my
this guy is
parents
so
being left in the mud to
cunning.
be food for stray dogs. How can their souls find peace until they rest in hallowed ground?
My dear boy, you'd risk your own life to give them a Christian burial? My heart goes out to you. I will do what I can to help.
If I could just get past the guard at the gate somehow.
But you can. If you wear a proper suit of armor, and if he can't see your face, he won't recognize you and he'll let you go.
Good thinking. Well, they'll certainly ask where I'm going.
You could tell them Sir Robard sent you to Ujitz to ask the parish priest how the folk there are faring.
That sounds reasonable.
Okay.
And where can I get the armor?
At the armory?
Where's that?
In the gate tower. But the soldiers sleep in other places around the castle too, and you might find armor nearby.
It's rather embarrassing, but if I'm to pay a bribe, I need money and...
How would you? This should be enough.
Thank you.
Wow.
Thank you, my lady. What do you think, my lady?
Not quite, Henry. Just look at you.
Oh, I see.
May the Lord watch
Okay.
over you.
So there's nothing much we can do right now. I'm sure when the story like eases a little bit, we'll be able to like do more stuff in the game. Right now we are just bound by the story. Guardhouse Tower. This one? Is this the one? I don't know how forgiving this game will be. If they find me stealing and stuff. What if the trader alerts the others that I was stealing? Here I might find the armor.
Hey, you! What are you doing? Fuck off before I lose my temper!
Where do I go? So sorry.
What are you doing?
Right. I need a lockpick now.
Can we trade?
If you've got... Take care now.
I'd like to do...
Why not?
What do you say to this?
That's not enough.
Since it's you...
I I'd almost shake on that. Almost.
This guy is an asshole.
I knew we'd come.
You mean the money you let him last
Reputation
winter?
king.
He took his time.
He did, but I didn't want to upset the old woman by chasing him for it.
It's better never to lend money to Kim. It's always a nuisance.
That's just what I said to him.
Oh. How'd he take that?
He took it, well, like a man. It was the wife that flew into a rage. Called me a tight-arsed old stinking billy goat. I'd never hear the end of it if I didn't lend him the coin.
I'd like to have seen that. Well, at least he paid it back in the end.
He did, but I said he might throw in a groschen or two more for all the time I had to wait, and he near bit my head off.
You can't choose your kin, eh?
Isn't that God's truth? God be with you.
No,
Did you see them
but I
horrible
cut off the
conversations?
top roots at the
Then
time.
And we have two
so he
hosts.
did
I
half the
lost
job
you
at
for a minute.
If only. It took me 2 bloody days to dig it out.
I pray you're
I
right.
had to dig a trench.
Now I'm gonna have to try some lock picking and stuff. There's nothing here. Okay, by the way, how long am I recording this? Wow. So I think this was it, guys. Thank you for watching. This was a long episode. Since I'm new to this game, couldn't really do much. We got some food, we got a lockpick, and we'll do some stuff in the next one. I'll see you later. Like and subscribe. Thank you for watching. See ya.